Hi, English Recaps here. Today I'm going to explain the drama movie. Riley is a high school senior starting her first day at a new school along with her father. Chris, the school's newest English teacher, during his first lesson, Chris catches the attentions of both Tricia, a popular girl, and Kyla, the school's yearbook's photographer after class. Kyla befriends Riley, who reveals she is Chris' daughter, and asks to come over to her house for a study session. At her house, Riley tells Kyla about her mother's infidelity, which led to her parents' divorce. That night, Kyla dreams of Chris and becomes infatuated with him. The next day, Tricia befriends Riley. Infuriating Kyla, she warns Riley that Tricia is dangerous and claims she has a history of messing around with teachers, as she had slept with a history teacher the prior year. Later that night, Kyla's mother, Jess, is preparing for a date, which is revealed to be a Chris. As she watches them flirt, Kyla grows jealous and sabotages their date, forcing Chris to spend the night and allowing Kyla to get closer to him. The following morning at school, Kyla confronts Riley about going out and Tricia despite her warnings, and tells her she is being used to Tricia to get to her father. Riley tells her that Tricia claims it wasn't her who had slept with their history teacher, but Kyla denies the questions and Riley leaves. Later, Kyla confronts Tricia, threatening her to leave Riley alone, but Tricia refuses to back down. The next day, Kyla, having filled her locker with loved photos and had taken of herself the night before, tells Chris she is being harassed, and he promises to help find whoever is responsible. Kyla and Riley eventually make amends, and Kyla confesses to having slept with her history teacher, claiming he had manipulated her. Later that night, as Chris and Jess prepare for date, Kyla posings as Tricia sends sexually suggestive messages to Chris' phone. Jess, believing Chris is having sex with his student, throws him out as Chris sits his tracks. Kyla enters and seduces him into kissing her. The following day, police arrives and take Tricia away, having found the phones used to text Chris the sexually suggestive messages, as well as containing the lewd photos of Kyla, in her locker that night at Riley's birthday party. Kyla enters Chris' office at his home and seduces him into having sex. Riley divorces them and runs away distraught. The next day morning, Jess confronts Chris, having been told everything by Riley. As she takes Kyla away, Kyla denies any wrongdoing, as she of legal age, and claims Chris and her are in love. Chris apologizes to Riley and tells her he will not see Kyla anymore, and Riley forgives him. The next day, Kyla calls Tricia and asks to meet her before school. When Tricia arrives, Kyla admits to framing her and harms herself by breaking her fingers. As Riley and Chris arrive, Kyla cries for help, claiming Tricia attacked her. Tricia is arrested and Kyla goes to the hospital. There, Riley tells Kyla her relationship with her father is over, and Kyla appears to agree. She asks Riley to take over her yearbook's responsibilities for a basketball game that night, which Riley reluctantly accepts. When Riley leaves, Kyla tells Chris they can finally be together with Tricia gone, but Chris denies her, telling her their relationship is over and leave him alone. Kyla declares she will never leave Chris and reminds him he will have to see her every day in class. Chris decided to quit his jobs to get away from her and leaves to gather his belongings from the classrooms. Kyla takes a scalpel from the hospital and flees. At the school, Kyla confronts Riley, declaring only one of them can be Chris' lives, and stabs her in the stomach, making her away to Chris' class. He holds the scalpel to his throat, telling him they are meant to be together, and also revealing she was the one that they manipulated her previous teacher, not vice versa. Chris pushes Kyla off him, but she trips him, causing him to his head. But she trips him, causing him to his head, rendering him unconscious. Janitor hears the commotions and stabulates upon Kyla, who pretends to be injured and asks him to get help. As the janitor runs to find assistance, Relay, alive but badly wounded, warns him to run, but Kyla stabs and kills him. The two begin to fight, and Riley eventually beats Kyla into submissions. As police arrives, both Relay and Kyla are taken away in separate ambulances. Sometime later, Riley is leaving for his first day of college as she says goodbye to her father. Unseen by either of them, a hooded figure watches them from afar. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channels.